Tomorrow's the last show for 11/5.
Yeah.
So we gotta make it special.
Yeah.
Because
we're
not
gonna
doing
have
the show
a
Monday and Tuesday.
special surprise for you guys. It's gonna be like
what?
Nothing, anything.
What kind of surprise are you talking about?
It's gonna be really surprising.
There is no surprise.
Yeah,
it's not like we're giving a gift to someone. It's like normal.
It's gonna be a surprise. Just wait for it. I'm gonna make something happen.
Okay, well, this is the Live in 5 show. I'm Maya.
And I'm Sean.
If you thought Apple was done with the iPod series, well, you were wrong. The new iPod has recently been released.
Find out about what happened at the memorial in Hong Kong, remembering those who passed away in 1989. More to come on today's Hot Topics.
Last night's CMT Awards was record-breaking.
Find out for who and why on You Heard It Here.
We got news about Kyle Lowry, Beyonce, and more to come on sports.
We've got all this and more
right after the break.
I'm Tetzlaff, California.
I am Tetzlaff, California.
We are Tetzlaff, California.
I am Tetzlaff, California.
I am Tetzlaff, California.
I am Tetzlaff, California.
And we're back. Now it's time to check out what's going on around campus.
Hey Children's Choir, Color Guard, Jazz, Advanced, and Beginning Band had the very last performance at Tetzlaff for 2019.
Tonight was a big night for beginning band, advanced band, jazz band, color guard, and choir. We all got to perform for our last time at Tetzlaff at the end of this year. It was a big night for 8th graders, especially because it was their last time they'll play as children at Tetzlaff.
I'm incredibly proud of everyone and all their hard work. It's super cool to have this performance. I can show it all off at the end of the year, and I'm just really happy. Yeah, and I got a cool melodica.
That concludes the very last show for 2019 for Tetzlaff Band. It was a spectacular show to watch. And I'm Melvin, I'm from the Line 5.
less than 20 yearbooks left. Get yours before the end of the school year.
On Monday during second period, there will be yearbook distribution. Again, that's the distribution of yearbooks during second period on Monday.
If you'd like to check out this year's Red Carpet Media Festival winners' entries, you can go to redcarpetmediafestival.com. You will also be able to see past winners on the website. That is redcarpetmediafestival.com. Go check it out.
Miss Celeste will be composting leftover foods to help her worms thrive, and now you can also help her with this mission during lunch and nutrition in the quad.
Library fines have been delivered to you students. Please pay the librarian either before school, during nutrition, lunch, or after school. Again, fines may be repaid before or after school or during snack or lunchtime.
And that wraps it up for the Tetzlaff play-by-play.
Hang out for a while. We'll be back before you can sing Sunflower from the movie Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Now.
Welcome back.
It's time to get into today's hot topics.
Apple has yet not forgotten the iPod Touch. On May 28th, they released the first new iPod since 2015. Although some people may think it's already outdated, it's a smaller size and has a cheaper price to help Apple attract a different audience. The new iPod Touch is twice as fast as before because it runs on a better chip than the 2015 version. Since it runs on a better chip, that means the new iPod can support group FaceTime calls and augmented reality. It also contains a 256GB storage option, which has never been in the previous iPods before. The new iPod Touch starts at $199 for the 32GB storage option, and then goes up to $399 for the 256GB option.
On June 4th of this year, hundreds of thousands took part in Tiananmen Square's 30th anniversary vigil, or memorial, in Hong Kong for the people who were killed during the 1989 Tiananmen Square protest. However, China has never mentioned how many people were killed exactly, but it is rumored that hundreds were killed during the crackdown. Organizers claim that 108,000 people participated in the vigil.
Now let's check out the analysis last episode of this year.
It's rewind time. If I was to control rewind, I would want film and game analogy.
Do you remember that first film analogy, the DA Games intro?
Trust me, Sean, that intro is still better than whatever you have right now.
Yes.
Hey, but remember when we got shocked when we realized that Lion King came in first place?
Yeah, how did Aladdin not get up there?
No, Genie is still the best.
Yeah, because the genie is like...
Remember game analogy?
Oh yeah, like the Super Smash Bros. One where they didn't add Waluigi.
Never add Waluigi. Hey, but
But
that
they added Stage Builder.
Wait, hold on.
Do you remember the top 5 Marvel movies?
Avengers came in first, which I am happy about.
I thought it was Black Panther because, like, I mean, that was a hit movie.
But
Yeah, but
Avengers has all, like, a lot of super... Yeah.
No, it should have been first, actually. I actually like Captain America Winter Soldier.
That was
really good.
That was a really good movie.
The Iron Man and Captain America.
And remember all the theories we got wrong in the ending?
Man, the Ant-Man.
I just watched it. I just watched it and I'm like,
Yeah,
oh my god.
I watched it. We were like, we got so many of this wrong.
And then there was the top 5 kids shows where
SpongeBob's
like
first
SpongeBob
place.
got
I mean,
first.
that's pretty obvious, you know.
It's predictable.
But the creator died. Like, it's sad.
So sad.
And then the Star Wars breakdown. I hope we got a lot of
Well,
theories.
hopefully because we have like a couple months until.
One thing that we might get correct is that Emperor Palpatine is still alive.
Yeah, that's obvious. Hey, remember the top 5 Steam games where you mispronounce almost every word?
Ow.
Pacifist.
Pacifist.
I like the old intro because it's Lorenzo's.
Game analogy.
I like film analogy better because we've seen more of it than game analogy.
Thanks to everyone here at Tetzlaff, California for supporting our segment, The Analysis. We had a great year with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy our segment next year. I am Rocco.
I'm Sean.
And I'm Lorenzo. We'll see you all next year. You know, we should start off next year with a new analogy, you know?
I have an idea. Wait, what time is it right now?
3:30.
Oh, we'll talk about this later. I have to go.
See you.
What's his new idea? Huh. Anyways. You know the fans want a sequel.
Sequel? To what?
It's 3:30, right?
3:30? Yeah.
I'll have to leave too.
A sequel?
Happy Thursday, Tetzlaff Trojans. Thanks for sticking around for You Heard It Here. I'm Shy.
And I'm Sai. Once awarded an American Idol, has proven she is forced to be reckoned with as a country music star.
Well, she wasn't forced. She is a force to be reckoned with. Not only did she land the coveted Video of the Year award for Cry Pretty and Female Voice of the Year for Love Wins, she is now honored as being the most decorated country music artist with the record-breaking 20th win at the Country Music Television Awards. Wow, that's a long title.
But keeping the same energy from a recent concert she held for her fans at the Grand Ole Opry, Underwood also wowed fans with a high-energy performance of her new single, Southbound.
The 36-year-old dedicated her award to her husband of 9 years and hockey player Mike Fisher, who was also celebrating his 39th birthday last night.
But for now, let's go on to sports and shoot that puck over there.
All right, good morning. NBA Finals, 123-109, Raptors won. Let's start off with the losing team stats. Stephen Curry, 47 points, not that much contribution with the other Warriors, but Raptors, Kawhi Leonard, 30 points, Marc Gasol, 17 points, Kyle Lowry, 23 points. Yeah, one Kyle Lowry.
Alright, so a fan seated courtside for Game 3 of the NBA Finals was ejected after shoving Kyle Lowry when the Toronto Raptors star crashed into a row of seats while trying to save a ball from going out of bounds.
Yeah, talking about the NBA Finals, don't you guys think like this is like a big test for the Golden State Warriors, like all together? Because like usually they're always ahead, you know, like always winning. Like, this is a big test to see what they could do. Like Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson when playing this game probably made a big difference. Yeah.
And yeah, that's all the time I have for today. Now let's toss it on to the world news.
Today we celebrate D-Day in the British city of Portsmouth. Queen Elizabeth II and 15 other heads of state commemorated the 75th anniversary of D-Day, the largest joint military operation undertaken. World leaders, royalty, and veterans gathered at the Portsmouth Naval Memorial to mark the Normandy landings. These landings were the starting point for the liberation of Europe in World War II. D-Day is a military term for the first day of the Normandy landings, which is the largest and ambitious invasion ever taken, and laid the foundations of the defeat of Germany in World War II.
The Normandy landings took place on June 6, 1944, and tens of thousands of troops from the US, the UK, Canada, and France landed on 5 stretches of the Normandy coastline. Allied divisions began their amphibious landings on 5 beaches, and by midnight, the troops were able to secure their beachland and move inward. Unfortunately, not all landings were successful, with the U.S. forces suffering a considerable amount of casualties. In total, about 156,000 troops were deployed, and there was an estimate of 4,414 casualties, with more than 9,000 wounded or missing. These soldiers will be remembered for their bravery on D-Day and will be celebrated for their sacrifice.
What does the D in D-Day stand for?
I have no idea.
It should be something. I've always been wondering that. I was like, what does the D mean in D-Day?
It said, let me see.
So technically, these guys landed on the beach.
Yeah.
And then they just like went along the beach.
How long ago was this?
I don't think.
How long ago was this?
Like 1944. It
So,
doesn't. That's
World
a
War II.
long time ago.
Yeah, this is actually like a really great story because it showed how all of the countries in the world worked together and, to work together to one common.
And I don't think D-Day stands for anything in specific. It just says that it's a military term for the first day.
D-Day probably means death.
No, what?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's
no,
not talk about
not
that.
correct, but
That's not correct.
And now it's time to check out today's FYI. What is the only insect that can turn its head 360 degrees? An owl, a butterfly, a praying mantis, or a Titan beetle? Take 5.
The only insect that can turn its head 360 degrees is a praying mantis.
And now it's time for Did You Know with Tommy.
Alright, children, so you guys know who the guest is. Sai, from here. Alright, so Sai, you wanna...
Alright, so I'm supposed to give you guys the tips and, tricks for 8th grade. So basically what I'm gonna share is just tips and tricks for 8th grade. So one of the tips is you have to try to audition for the Live in 5 show. You will not regret it. And next year there will be a lot of exciting things. And that's why.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Alright, well that's all the time we have for today, and we'll see everyone back here tomorrow morning.